How many intros have you seen with an actual toilet in the intro to the how many? Yeah, that's only in my videos.
That's right.
Because I'm a man and we like to have references to poop. So.
Well, all right.
Oh, you love it.
I was
It's
just
right up your
I
alley.
was just had a shower thought. And,
Your own original shower
I
thought?
had an original
Well, let
shower
us
thought.
hear
Yeah, I've been coming up with it lately too.
Yeah,
So.
well, I was just thinking about our headline, Dead Man Remains Dead, and what happens
When you die?
when the lower intestinal tract relaxes.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, we're going to move right along.
Wow, he is there in the gutter, isn't he?
You're right.
I digress.
Okay, it's so bad. We're going to lift this thing up with some weird and quirky shower thoughts for today. Deep thoughts that make you say, All right, should we do with Mark's shower thought first? I've been waiting for that. So,
Sure, if you want it.
yes.
Okay, here's the deal. Most of us realize that in most major restaurants, when you get their menu, it has an organic section. And in other words, you can order regular meals or vegetables or stuff like that. Many of them, like for instance, Cracker Barrel just came out with a whole into their menu, which is an organic section. So everything you order would be organic. It's so interesting. What sparked me on this to a radio broadcast, a radio show, and it's this old guy bringing this up, and he says, so what I do is when I go into a restaurant, I would to be able to go into their kitchen and have them show me veg section or the section of the kitchen that is regular and the section of their kitchen that is organic. Right. And as a matter of fact, he did. He went into Cracker Barrel and he says, I don't believe that you have an organic section. They wouldn't let him into the kitchen to show him that there was a difference between the two. And so anyway, I think that's very interesting. So another thing to follow through with that is of course, organic stuff is supposed to make you healthy. It's supposed to keep you healthy instead of eating all the stuff that is not organic or GMOs and things like that. So I also in the same section, I had heard that back say in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, people were actually living to be 80 and 90 and 100 years old, a lot more than they are today. That 80, 90, and 100 has come down more to 60, 70, and 80 in people dying. All right. And if organic is supposed to keep us healthy, then why are people dying at a younger age than they were, say 30, 40 years ago? And so I think what the reason, and this is my shower thought, I think the reason for this is because back then they were eating white bread, a lot of sugar, a lot of stuff with preservatives in it, and all that kind of stuff, and yet they were living longer. So my shower thought is, I believe we should be eating foods with more preservatives in them, because preservatives help us to preserve our life and live longer. That's my shower thought.
That was a lot to get to that point, but thank you, Mark, for it was the pre-shower thought that got us to the shower thought.
There you go. Without the pre-shower thought, it wouldn't have made that much sense.
Right. Yeah. Preservatives. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. We should eat more things with preservatives in there, and we'll live longer.
That's why they say
white bread, a lot more sugar, a lot more grease food, stuff like that, cooked with. Of course, that was Bonnie Judah's favorite was anything with grease and salt.
Right.
Yep, it sure
Anything
was.
fried. Yep.
Well, I want you to know that there's a reason why they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, because they dip those or spray those apples with formaldehyde.
There you go. And they got preservatives and stuff.
All right, let's go on to our next chart. Thoughts that make you say, Mark, we're gonna
Continue.
we're gonna contemplate that. Okay, how about this? I took off my first one. I decided not to do it.
Why?
You want me to do it?
I don't know. You want me to read it first?
Do you want to read it first? I put a line through it. Can you read that? Okay.
Well, she laughed. That
Now you
on
got
it.
us curious.
now we have to hear it.
All right. Here it is. First shower thought. Maybe little girls are given teddy bears to be conditioned to like their hairy, short, and fat partners when they grow up.
Well,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That
and you
That
crossed that one off.
I did.
That was good. That was funny.
All right. So I don't know if that works with these millennials, because they shave they shave their arms, their chest.
They shave. Yes.
What is that about?
That just
Right.
means in middle age and older, they will be short, fat, and hairy.
I cannot relate.
No. I was never a little girl either, so.
There you
I'm
go.
glad.
All right. I do want to say, by the way, good morning. We got Marilyn and we got
Yes.
Twyla and Joe there in the chat room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And let's move right on over to the next shower thought. Talking about lasagna for dinner,
That
Sandy.
sounds good. We're coming, guys.
All right.
I would love that. And
If-
it's got I have like 15 layers in it.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Mm.
I use
It's the absolute bomb.
I'm only 4 hours away from you guys.
I'm
All
too
right.
Okay,
busy.
we'll see you in a few.
That's right. You're
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
get leftovers.
6:30.
Leftovers
Okay.
are better than original.
Yeah.
Here's this next one. If you put one lasagna on top of another one, you still have just one lasagna. And in Sandy's case,
Not impressed.
30 layers.
30. There you
Wow.
go.
He's not impressed.
I don't have a pan big enough for that.
You were getting rid of the first one.
You
Okay.
just take one and set it on top of the other when you put it on your plate. Now you've got a 30 layer. Woo! All right. So moving right along, will some future archaeologists dig out the Disney World and assume it's a temple of some bizarre mouth worshipping cult?
Funny. Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a real
That's a
good
good
one. I like that one.
And to answer your question, Joe, no, it is not vegan. No, it's got hamburger meat,
Beef.
beef.
Ooh,
Beef.
yummy, yummy.
I'm definitely going to be there.
No,
That's
it's not
right.
kosher either, but that's okay.
It's not what?
It's not glop kosher because you're going to have cheese with it, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, ricotta. I have like 5 cheeses I use together. Yes.
Are you serving white bread and drink sugar in them? And are you adding preservatives to that lasagna?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, the vegetables in the lasagna will come from my garden.
Oh,
Mm.
organic. Stinking
Now
organic.
you're making me hungry.
That's right.
Stinking organic.
all right.
Was
Okay.
that what Abraham served under the oaks of Mamre when he, killed the kid and had cheese and, maybe he did some lasagna. Who knows?
Maybe he did.
You know?
So,
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Some goat lasagna.
It's in the Italian Bible. When you read it in the Italian Bible, it says lasagna there.
All right. Next shower thought of the day. Putting zombies on treadmills. This is for Mark specifically, because I know how Mark really follows the zombie headlines. But putting zombies on treadmills would provide a wonderful source of green, sustainable energy.
That was great. That was one of the best ones I've ever heard. That's a great idea. Yeah. They'll just keep going. They'll keep going.
And it was
Especially if you dangle a little
Yeah,
meat in front of them, like a donkey and a carrot,
Yeah,
Just put a little meat in front of them.
There you
that's
go.
exactly right.
the only problem is the only treadmills I've ever known use power.
That's right.
Yeah.
Powered treadmills,
Like
Hamsters
bikes
use.
that run things.
Yeah, so it's they stick a generator on that thing and make them go. There you
Let
go.
'em go.
Right.
All right, and one more here. Actually, I got two to go. I myself have never been to India, China, or Bangladesh. In fact, I have not been to either India, China, or Bangladesh. But roughly 70% of all my belongings have.
Yeah, really.
That's good. That's good.
And if you pick up the telephone to call the customer service, you're talking to them.
Yes.
That's right.
That's good.
And last but not least, it is impossible to dig half a hole.
Really? Well, it depends on what your goal is, I would say, on that one. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
You can make them bigger. You just can't do it.
Right. Well, first shovelful,
Means
it's
there's
a hole. It's not
it's
half.
a hole.
That's right.
Things that make you say, hmm.
Yeah. That's right.
We are richly blessed to bring you what we believe is the fullest, most diverse, yet up-to-date progressive teachings, discussion, and prayer programming you can find anywhere on this planet. Be sure to take the tour of the MessianicLambRadio.com website. I'm Susan Hoogie, thanking you for joining us on the Messianic Lamb Video Network.